What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our next review. Now today we're reviewing a cigar that is carried at I Spy Cigars Club, and for those who don't know, that is a shop that I currently work at, and I'm a general manager here. So a lot of times I'm doing the YouTube reviews from within the shop while I'm here, but we wanted to go over a cigar that we carry here at the shop that I think a lot of people might like. If you're an Esteban Carreras fan and you really like the Brownstones and some of the other cigars that came up, we have one called the Vigilante, the Maduro today, and it is a 6x60. The only information I'm able to find, and again folks, it might be that I couldn't find it, but I've looked and it just says Nicaraguan, so I'm guessing that all the tobacco is Nicaraguan. I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to review this stick because we sell it here in the shop for just over $5. I mean, it is a $5 stick. It's not anything high tech, but you got to understand too, when you're trying cigars, there's a lot of guys that assume if it's a certain price point, it won't be a certain quality, and it's not always the case. There are a lot of brands out there like Esteban Carreras, Asylum, AJ Fernandez. There are other brands out there that have what they call a budget cigar or a cheaper cigar. It might even be a factory second or third. It doesn't mean that the taste and the quality are bad. It just means that maybe the wrapper or the little veins are a little bit larger than what they wanted on a certain type of the premium line cigar. But again, the experience and the blending is all the same. I'm not saying you can't buy those good cigars, but I'm saying there are the budget cigars out there for you if you're looking for them. But we're going to go ahead and get into the Vigilante Maduro by Esteban Carreras. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. And as you can see on this cigar, it is definitely a dark Maduro wrapper. Now there is a little bit of, as you can see here, a little bit of more like a larger vein coming through. That is not a crease in the cigar, that's actually a vein. So again, that might be why it's on the budget end of the cigar, because it's a lot of the more premium, they don't want veins sticking out because they don't burn exactly the same. Again, for being for $5, if I can experience the same cigar, I'm going to try it. But with that said, we'll go ahead and, because it is a Maduro, it is a Nicaraguan, you are going to get those distinctive profiles on the actual smelling of the cigar of, you know, some light chocolate, cocoa. You're getting a little bit of the earthiness. You're getting a little smell of the pepper because of the pepper profile that comes through the soil in Nicaragua. Now I have went ahead and straight cutted this, and in the shop we have this this cutter that does straight cuts, but it kind of does as you can see, it kind of does like it bevels it in. So not exactly straight, but more straight than anything. Little excess tobacco there I didn't need, but I am getting like a unsweetened baker's cocoa. I am getting a little bit of an earthy profile, almost like a chalk. Not a bad taste, but you can kind of like an earthy, real earthy profile. And a little bit of a sweetness, almost the hint of a dried raisin. Almost maybe like a dried prune, but more of a raisin. With that said, we're gonna go ahead and line it up and get into that first third of the Vigilante Maduro by Esteban Carreras. All right, we're gonna go ahead and light it up with our triple torch. Always good to remember when you're lighting a cigar, if you're new to the whole cigar thing and you're not an expert or you're not an aficionado and you're just trying this out for the first time, this might be the first video you've ever seen, I don't know. You'll want to make sure when you're lighting, you're rotating the cigar because you want to get a good even burn. You don't want it to start tunneling, which means it'll burn up one side and leave it canoeing it, or tunneling it goes right up the middle and it burns all wonky and then you have a bad experience. So that's why you rotate a little bit, give it a second to get going. And if you can see here, there is a little bit of like unevenness, you can always touch it up. Just not go too crazy, just get a little bit in of it. It's up to you. But again, you don't want to give it so much that the burn becomes real charcoal, ashy profile that just ruins the whole experience. So on that, we are getting that cocoa. I'm getting a little bit of that raisin that I noticed. No pepper yet, which is odd for me. I usually get a little bit of a pepper. If there is, it's real faint. It might be a white pepper profile on the first third. But for those who don't know too, sometimes as you move through the cigar, it changes because the blends change. But with that said, we're gonna keep puffing away at the Vigilante, and I'll be back with the second third in just a few minutes after this. All right, everybody, welcome back to our second third of our review of the Esteban Carreras Maduro Vigilante. And as you can see, I am burning through it, but you can notice that it isn't a straight razor burn. It is kind of wonky. And it might be because, like I said, some of these budget cigars, the tobacco is a little more like a second or a third choice on tobacco. Not that it's a bad smoke, it's just you gotta deal with it, and you might have to take a lighter and adjust it a little bit, which is what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. So I'm just gonna try to burn it down towards almost perfectly even, so that way it'll continue to work that way. But all in all, I have to say, so far in the second third, I am getting a real strong medium profile. It's not a strong cigar, it's not a mild cigar. It's right in the middle, it's a medium. And it's from Maduro. For me, it seems like a lighter Maduro, but that's just my opinion because I do like the stronger Maduros. Really strong in your face. You get a lot of the pepper. You're getting a lot of the earthiness. Getting those Oscuro wrappers, which are almost dark black. Like I said, that's my preference. But for those who are new to it, I would say it's right about the same place, price and profile, a little bit different profile, but similar to the Asylum, Schizo. If you've had those, if you've seen my reviews for those, if not, it's Schizo is another like a factory second type brand made around so that Asylum can sell the tobacco, but they don't have to waste any extra, but they'll make a decent cigar with it. And a lot of the guys like those Maduros because they're not so in your face strong, throw you on your butt type cigar. But with that said, we're gonna keep going through the second third, get into the final third of this cigar review, and give you my final thoughts right after this. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, welcome back for the final third of our review of the Esteban Carreras Vigilante Maduro 6x60 Gordo. And the final third, profiles are about the same. A little more of a pepper profile towards the end. Not overwhelming, but it is a little bit more black pepper than what I've noticed in the first and second third. With that said, if you're looking for a budget cigar and you're looking for a deal, then this might be a cigar you may want to look for. Now, I know they've been around since about last time I've seen reviews posted for this cigar, about 2008, so they've been around for a while. And not a lot of places sell them because, like I said, it is like a factory second cigar. So it's not something, if you go to the Esteban Carreras site, you're not going to find it listed there because it's not part of their premium core brand. But it is one of their cigars. They do make it, they do sell it. I'm noticing that the only place I can find it are in actual brick and mortar shops that order it. But if you are in the Phoenix area, you're in the Glendale area, if you're in downtown historical Glendale, then come by I Spy Cigars Club and come and get one. We carry them, we like them, our guys buy them. I can't keep them on my shelf because the price point, the profile, the construction works for that. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, leave your comments below, and always have a great day, have a great smoke, and I will see you next time.